Hi, this is Shaheedah Hill with Maximum One Realty Atlanta, and I'm here with Nefertiti. I wanted to do a quick video about the neighborhood of Summerhill and just making the transition from the suburbs to the city of Atlanta. So we're here with Nefertiti, who's a resident of the Summerhill neighborhood. So the first question I want to ask you, in Summerhill, if you're not familiar with it, is right by Turner Field. So in the Turner Field community, the Braves have obviously moved to Cobb County, so there's a lot of transition. So how do you like living in the Summerhill community?
I love the Summerhill community. I'm used to being in the city. So the live, work, play environment is what I really love. The convenience of being near the inner city and having, all the amenities and restaurants and everything close by is a plus. And the fact that they're redeveloping Summerhill.
Right. I was driving past here today and they have almost all the where the parking lot used to be. We used to park for the Braves. Now they have dorms. Aren't they building dorms?
Okay. Yes, they're building housing for the students there. And eventually the whole Georgia Avenue will have all new restaurants and retail space.
Okay. Another question a lot of my clients think for moving, you moved from Cobb County to Atlanta. So a lot of people who live in the suburbs like you used to, and they're moving to the city, they're thinking, well, are the schools going to be good? You have a young child in elementary school. How has that been with the school system in the city of Atlanta?
That's been a pretty good transition. I'm all about education. The schools here in Atlanta, they are so-so. And the fact that you stay involved as a parent, that makes a big difference. So I'm very involved. I'm a member of my daughter's school's PTA, and I'm just making sure that the school is progressing in the areas that they need to progress in to ensure that the children are successful in at their education.
Very good. And Parkside is a really good, of all the schools, I think elementary schools in Atlanta, they have pretty high ratings or decent ratings for the area.
Yes, we have a pretty strong school community and PTA.
Yes. My last question is, when you bought a home, there's a lot of incentives for moving to Atlanta. And one of the things that Atlanta has is Invest Atlanta. But people may be a little bit... they think it's a long process or something that's very difficult. How did you feel the process was in dealing with Invest Atlanta?
The Invest Atlanta process was very painless. Okay. I think I went in also thinking that it was going to be a whole lot of paperwork and things, but I took an 8-hour homeowners course, and based on my individual situation, they told me what incentives that I would qualify for, and I was out of about 8 or 10 incentives, I did qualify for some down payment assistance programs, or one of them, because you can't overlap depending on the neighborhood that you're living in, and I was able to qualify for a few $1,000s. Okay. And I think a lot of people think you have to be of a low income or something else, but you really don't. Okay. I mean, you can be a single person, no children, make up to, I think, $80,000-$90,000 and still benefit from the program. So I think there are a lot of misconceptions when it comes to the program.
Yeah, and Invest Atlanta doesn't only just have incentives for homeowners to move to certain communities. They also have for businesses. So if you want to start a business in the city, they also have incentives for you as well. So just wanted to thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And if you are interested in moving to the city of Atlanta, there's a lot of development. Not only they have Summerhill, they have the Gulch redevelopment project coming up. All around the Beltline, wherever the Beltline goes, housing goes and redevelopment goes. So it's just really important that you are on it so you don't miss this opportunity. Like in other cities where they've done a lot of redevelopment, sometimes you miss out and it's out of your price range. So I want to make sure that you're aware of everything and that you take advantage of any incentives that the city of Atlanta is offering. So if you have any questions, definitely give me a call. And this is Shaheedah Hill from Maximum One Realty Atlanta.